is where I belong. Beneath the clear white blue here, I feel completely new here in the world above. It's like my life was wrong, and somehow now at last I'm in my own skin, up here in the world above. There's so much light here, light and space. The sun's so bright here upon my face. It feels so right here, warm as love. Life seems to be somehow calling to me from this strange new world above.
Steady as she goes! Windward ho!
A ship!
I'll tell you a tale of the bottomless blue and its head to the starboard pole. Brave sailor beware, 'cause up begins a ruin mysterious fathoms below. Fathoms below, from whence wayward westerlies blow. Where Triton is king and his mer people sing in mysterious fathoms below.
Isn't this perfection, Grimsby? Out here where the seas meet the skies, surrounded by nothing but water.
Oh yes, it's simply delightful.
The salt on the skin, the wind in your hair, the waves, they ebb and they flow. We're miles from the shore, and guess what? I don't care!
As for me, I'm about to heave ho.
Hold the line! I'll sing you a song of the king of the sea, and its head to the starboard heave-ho. The ruler of all of the oceans is he, in mysterious fathoms below.
King of the sea? Why, that's nautical nonsense. Nothing but a superstition.
When the king of the ocean gets angry, and when he gets angry, beware. I'm telling you, lad, when King Triton is mad, the waves will rock you to and fro. Hold on, good luck, as down you go.
What is that? Do you guys hear something?
Please, enough seafaring, my lord. We've got to get back to court, to honor your father's dying wish, and take up his crown.
Suppose I don't want his crown.
You'd forsake his kingdom? And all of his treasures?
Treasures? You mean like this? Who needs it? We drink straight out of the bottle, don't we, boys?
Aye.
Or this? Not when we got the sun and the moon to light our way.
Yeah!
Or this? No thanks. I'd rather eat with my bare hands.
You're a prince, sire, not a common sailor.
These men are anything but common, Grimsby. They're free. They're truly free. They don't have to answer to anyone but the sea. I'd rather be a sailor than a prince any day. This life out here, it's so refreshing. This is where I belong. Everything seems more real here. Strange how at home I feel here in the tide's swift flow. And when the pull is strong, almost think I hear the sea, wild and free, calling me from fathoms below. There it is again.
We'll have to back to shore, your majesty.
Indeed, we should.
Not while I'm captain. Now follow that voice to the ends of the earth if we have to.
Aye, aye, captain. This mermaid's out there in the bottom of this blue, and it's headed to starboard evil. Watch out for 'em, lad, or you'll go to your ruin. Mysterious fathoms below.
Why, it's beautiful. Hey, Ariel, there you are. Flounder.
Whoa. Freaky.
What's the matter? Haven't you been to the surface before?
Yeah, sure. Me and the other fish in my school, we come up here all the time.
Is that so?
Sure. We're not scared of sharks or boats or fishermen. What's a chum bucket? Are those for real?
You are afraid, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm here now, aren't I? With you.
Flounder, you're blushing.
It's sunburn. You get it up here.
Are you flirting with me?
Gross! Bleh! No way! But if I was?
Hey, guess what I found today? It was floating in the wake of a giant ship.
Treasure?
I'll say, look! Have you ever seen anything so amazing in your entire life?
Cool. What is it?
I don't know.
Airspeed, check. Altitude, check. Landing gear, check. Clear the runway! Hello, Ariel.
But I know just who to ask. Scuttle, look what we found.
More human bird vernacular, eh? You've asked the right bird. I happen to be an expert on this very speciality.
Can you tell us what it's for?
Oh, this is rare. Redonkulously rare. And in pristine condition.
What? What is it?
It's a dinglehopper.
A dinglehopper?
Commonly used in saloons, yes, of the beauty variety. Humans, they like to wear the hair and tail. Pony, a pig, a duck, it's all the same to them. A primp here and a twirl there, and voila, a plump adorable. And all thanks to
The dinglehopper.
Give ya $2 sand for it.
Scuttle, no.
I'm telling you, kid, on the open sea, you won't get more than a few clams, but I'm prepared to offer.
I'm not selling it, Scuttle. I'm saving it for my collection.
How's about a swap? I've got something stuplicious. Museum quality, really. Abandoned, bulbous, snarfblatt.
Wow.
Second cousin to the tuba.
It makes music?
Oh, sure thing, kid. I ain't just blowing smoke. Why, it makes music so fantabulous, so absolutely marvelous.
Music? Oh no, the concert! Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me.
The concert was today?
I completely forgot. Come on, Flounder. Thank you, Scuttle.
You change your mind you want to sell, call me first, you hear?
Benevolent merfolk, creatures of the deep, today marks a special anniversary. For many years ago on this fateful day, I inherited my father's kingdom and banished the sea witch Ursula forever.
Hail, King Triton!
And now it's time to celebrate our victory. In honor of the occasion, may I introduce our Master of Ceremonies.
Presenting the court composer, Horatio, Thelonious, Ignatius, Crustaceus, Sebastian!
Morning to ya.
So tell us, what have you in store?
I got a special song just for the occasion, and it's gonna be performed by none other than your 7 lovely daughters. I wrote this number for my star pupil.
And who might that be?
Your youngest, Ariel. Such a voice, that child. Notes as clear as ice, pitch as pure as water. Why, I haven't heard such magnificent sounds since, well...
Since Her Royal Highness. May she rest in peace.
You're gonna be a proud papa, you'll see. If only she'd show up for rehearsals once in a while.
Let the merriment begin!
Oh, we are the daughters of Triton, great father who loves us and named us well. Aquata, Andrina, Arista, Athena, Adela, Alana, and Ariel. In concert we hope to enlighten the hearts of the merfolk with music swell. Aquata, Andrina, Arista, Athena, Adela, Alana. And then there is the youngest in her musical debut. Our seventh little sister, we're presenting her to you. To sing a song Sebastian wrote, her voice is like a bell. It's our sister, Ariel. Sister Ariel.
Not again, child.
Ariel! Where in the name of Poseidon has that sister of yours gone?
My apologies, sire, but that girl, she's gonna be the death of me. Swimming when she should be singing.
If I had that solo, this would have never have happened.
That girl is angling for trouble.
I'd say, give her the hook.
Fish puns? Ugh, aren't we better than that?
Honestly, Daddy, you let Ariel get away with everything.
Now, I love all my daughters equally.
Oh, please. The answer's as canned as tuna and twice as oily.
Arista's prettier than Ariel. Andrina's smarter. Alana's sweeter. Atena's older. And Adela. Let's face it, Daddy. You're the only male attention Adela is ever gonna get.
Hey, what do you got that Ariel doesn't?
A naked ambition and a willingness to kill.
That's enough! One son, Sebastian. Was that too much to ask for?
Please, sire, don't go pointing your pappy's trident at me. You might go whipping up a hurricane by mistake.
Well, look what the catfish dragged in.
Daddy, forgive me. I'm so sorry.
Ariel, young lady,
I just forgot, that's all.
due to your careless behavior,
Careless and reckless behavior.
the entire celebration was
Ruined! Completely destroyed! This concert was going to be the pinnacle of my distinguished career, and now I'm the laughingstock of the whole kingdom.
Sebastian?
We gave up a date with the whale of a guy. I don't sing backup for anybody.
Mama loved me best, but she's gone.
Do you mind? Ariel, please. You've been given such a gift.
I know. My mother's voice.
It's a wondrous talent, one that requires stewardship and care. So please, Ariel, for the sake of her memory.
I will. I promise. Oh, it wasn't even Ariel's fault. That know-it-all seagull started going on and on.
Seagull! Seagull! You went up to the surface again!
Nothing happened.
You could have been seen by one of those barbarians. One of those humans.
Daddy, they're not barbarians.
They're dangerous. Traps and harpoons. Like it or not, Ariel, you're my youngest, my baby. So, I worry about you the most.
But I'm old enough to look after myself.
As long as you live under my reef, you'll obey my rules.
If you just listen to me...
That's the last time you're ever going to the surface again. Understood?
You're so unfair.
Ah! Heaven help me. She's willful, headstrong, stubborn as a barnacle.
Teenagers, give them an inch and they'll swim all over you.
I can govern a kingdom, but I can't control my own daughter. It was too harsh. She'll learn to fear me, and I don't want that. She needs her mother, Sebastian, and so do I. Only she were here, she'd know just what to say. She'd firmly and yet gently help the girl to find her way. She'd know what to forbid and what we must allow. She'd have the strength and patience that I lack somehow. Oh, what I would give to have her back right.
Now, sire, it's difficult, sure, but you got to toughen up, not melt down. For Ariel's sake. I'm telling you, that child needs constant supervision. Someone to watch over her. Keep her out of trouble.
It's not a bad idea. Someone to safeguard her every move,
Her every dog paddle.
her every side stroke.
Her every dive.
And you, Just the crab to do it.
What?
You heard me? From now on, Ariel is your responsibility.
Mine, but Your Majesty, she's a clever mermaid. I'm just a crustacean. Surely you ought to pick someone higher on the evolutionary scale.
Mistress of the deep, beauty of the brine, you should have seen it. All those merfolk singing Triton's praises and cursing your name,
Declaring a national holiday.
Holiday my blowhole! It's just the day my brother Triton got greedy, that's all. The day he stole my half of the kingdom. To think, your very own flesh and blood.
And he double-crossed you.
His own sister.
Casting you into exile, a life of shame and unceasing solitude.
Into the shadowy depths of a serpentine sea.
All right. Don't blow your fuses, boys. It should have been mine. All mine.
When I was a kid, a squirmy little squid, I was number 7, born of 7 little girls, 7 little pearls, pretty as could be, perfect to a T, all except for me. Ugly as a slug, hideous to hug. Daddy found me loathsome and disgusting, I could tell. They all got adored, I just got ignored, plus to ease his guilt and magic shell. Used to belong to my papa, Poseidon, full of lethal hexes and spells, my little sea snakes. The perfect gift for a spurned, dangerously unstable child. Most of all, Daddy loved one sister, so feminine, so fresh, so fine. I would watch as he hugged and kissed her, and I hated her guts from the bottom of mine. Daddy's little angel, Daddy's little sweet, such a little frilly femme. Ugh. She was seaweed and spice and everything nice, and I dreamed and I schemed how to put her on ice. Daddy's little princess, how could I compete with a girl so heaven sent? Just one spell from the shell and back to heaven she went. Next, what did I do? Daughter number 2, flung her in a whirlpool where I left her spinning round. Daughters 3 and 4, washed up on the shore. Sadly, 5 and 6 were never found. But it didn't make my father love me.
Aww.
But it didn't bring me down, oh no.
Oh no.
It was sad though when Dad caught that rare and very lethal flu.
So true. Poor you, boo-hoo.
With no sisters in the line above me, I inherited the whole damn show. Was it fun? Oh, a ton, so much fun. I forgot that my dad also had an additional tot. Yes, a son still age 1, but I figured so what? So that snot-nosed little baby grew. He grew and grew and grew. He grew into you-know-who. Triton, a male heir. As soon as he came of age, he stole everything from me. Every ocean, every lake, every pond, every puddle. So, my dear Flotsam and Jetsam, it's time I took revenge. Revenge on what he loves most. For now he has a child, sweet
But rather wild.
and she has him wrapped around her flimsy little fin. She will be our in, she'll be what we use. Bates he can't refuse, there's no way we'll lose.
Daddy's little angel.
Daddy's little pet, Daddy's little priceless gem.
So sassy, so smart.
The key to his heart, and her as it were, it'll rip him apart. Yes, Daddy's little princess, she's the one to get.
Now just take it from a pro.
Oh, just get Daddy's little angel. Trust me, fellas, I know. Daddy's little angel. Yes, indeed, I know. Daddy's little angel. Trust me, fellas, I know.
doesn't understand me. He doesn't even try. I've never felt at home here.
Home's with your family, isn't it?
What if home isn't the place where you were born? What if it's a place you have to discover for yourself?
I'd miss you if you were gone.
You would?
Not in a dopey way, not in a crazy, hopeless, I'm so in love but she doesn't know I'm alive kind of way. Not like that at all. I gotta go.
Flounder, you're very sweet. Daddy's never even met a human, but he still thinks the worst of them. I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be so bad. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call 'em? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling around on the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why is it? What's the word? Burn when take my turn. Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that
Tell me, child, you got trouble in the mind?
Sebastian!
What is all this?
Just a few knickknacks I've collected, that's all.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If your poor father knew about this place...
You're not gonna tell him, are you, please, Sebastian? He'd never understand.
Listen to me, Ariel, for my sake as well as your own. It's time you kept your mind on your music. From now on, you have voice lessons every day. And perhaps you can take up an instrument, something ladylike. The harp, maybe.
A ship.
Why, sure, a nice harp made out of driftwood, decorated with pearl and... Ariel? Hello? Somebody's got to nail that girl's fins to the floor. Ariel!
an oath to your father on his deathbed that I'd turn you from an errant roustabout into a proper royal, so you're worthy to fill his shoes.
Now you're making me queasy.
And that's not all. I promised I'd have you married before your next birthday.
Married?
Our kingdom needs a queen.
Did you ever try to take a princess sailing? It's a joke. Their crinolines get caught in their rigging, and most of them can't even swim.
Swim, sire. Is that a prerequisite?
Sure, if we go sailing. Where am I going to find her, Grimsby? A girl who's as carefree and alive as the sea itself. Where?
Well, what do you know?
Scuttle, be quiet. He'll hear you.
Oh, I gotcha. We're being intrepidatious.
It's too much to hope for, isn't it? Somewhere out there, a girl who's a match for a guy like me.
Perhaps you're not looking hard enough.
I've never seen a human this close before.
Me neither.
I thought you were an expert.
Oh, on this stuff, sure. But egads? The sight of them. Horrible. That square jaw, those broad shoulders, 2 eyeballs the same color. No variety.
I don't know. I think he's really handsome. You do?
Trust me, Grimsby. When I come across a girl in my dreams, it'll hit me like lightning. Batten the hatches and everyone go on deck, and quickly!
Whoa, the atmospheric was going haywire!
Careful, Scuttle! Watch out!
There we are!
Oh, good heavens! Don't worry, Grimsby. I'll try to get you home safely. Eric!
Was I too late?
It's hard to say. Oh, I can't make out a heartbeat.
No, look. He's breathing. Oh, Scuttle, just look at him. He's so beautiful. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run? If we could stay all day in the sun, just you and me, and I could be part of your world.
Prince Eric! Ahoy! Somebody! Anybody!
On your way, kid, before we're divulged.
Get away, you filthy bird! Oh, Prince Eric. Oh, Eric. You just adore making my pulse race, don't you?
A girl rescued me. She pulled me right out of the surf. And she was singing.
There now. You took a terrible tumble, dear boy.
That voice. I can't get it out of my head.
It's the sound of the sea. That's all.
No. I'll prove it to you. I'll find her, and I'll thank her for saving my life.
You best come with me. A night to sleep, and you'll be good as new.
Please, you have to believe me.
You've heard too many tall tales, dear boy.
No. She was real.
Of course she was. As real as a siren. As real as a mermaid on the rocks.
something starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your world.
Ariel is working on my last nerve, acting like a big fish in a small pond.
Swimming upstream when everyone else is swimming down.
If you ask me, it's because she's a Pisces.
No question about it, she sure is acting fishy lately.
She's dizzy and she's dreamy.
Her head's up in the foam.
Her eyes have gone all gleamy. It's like there's no one home.
She floats away the days, moping on a coastal shelf.
You ask her where she's going, she giggles like a fool.
She barely sticks her toe in down at the tidal pool. It's more than just a phase, face it, she's just not herself. Is she ill or insane?
Is it water on the brain? What has got her bothered so?
It's the bends! It's a flu! Gosh, I wish we had a clue.
Oh wait, oh dear, good grief, it's Liz, she's in love. She's in love. Pounding heart, ringing bells.
Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shells. She's in love.
She's in love. Glory be, Lord above. Got to be, she's in love.
Hey, Flounder, do you notice anything weird about you-know-who?
You mean Ariel? I'll say. She acts like she don't see me. She doesn't even speak. She treats me like sashimi left over from last week. You see her late at night, tossing in her ocean bed.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
She's moody as a snapper, oblivious as rocks. You shoot right up and tap her. She lays there like a lox. And Shoo is dogfish bites. Something's made her lose her head.
She has lost her head.
And she sighs and she smiles and she's humming little tunes.
Even has a sort of glow.
What on earth could it be?
Any hammerhead can see that sigh, that glow, that swoon.
Oh no, she's in love. She's in love.
Beneath her skin.
See her hips, how they swish.
Well, oh, well, oh, well, don't you wonder who's the lucky seafood dish?
She's in love.
She's found the deep sea hug.
She's in love.
And now she's as good as some.
See her blush,
See her grin. Got to be love. She's in.
Ariel and someone swimming in the sea. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Her cheeks could not blush finger.
It's clear as H2O.
She's hot, hook, line, and sinker. Crushed out, switched on, worked up, far gone, knocked down, hard hit in deep. That's it. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love.
Plain to see.
Plain to see.
No mistake.
No mistake.
Look at those moonbeams
Look
in
at
her
those
wake.
moonbeams. Obvious what they must be. Symptoms. Oh, she's in love. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Yeah, yeah.
Ariel! Oh, Ariel! Where's that sister swum off to now? I gotta find her before her daddy goes looking.
Good luck. She's in La La Land.
That girl is head over tails in love.
In love? Ariel?
Come on, Flounder. Who's the lucky merman?
Well, gee, I don't know. I didn't even know it was love until the second chorus.
But you know her better than anyone. You follow her everywhere.
Not anymore, not since she started chasing after humans.
Humans? Humans? I hope and pray you didn't just say humans.
Uh-oh.
And this new love of hers? Don't tell me.
Well, then don't ask me.
He's one of them!
A real human? The two-legged kind? Daddy's gonna be ripped.
Dating outside her species.
Thanks, Flounder. You're a regular angelfish.
Water all around you, child, and still you got to play with fire.
Where did she go? Where can she be? When will she come again? Calling to me, calling to me, calling to me. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the shimmer of the wind upon the water. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the glimmer of the sunlight on the sea. Somewhere there's a girl who's like a swell of endless music. Somewhere she's singing and her song is meant for me. And her voice is sweet as angels sighing. And her voice, it's warm as summer sky. And that sound, it haunts my dreams and spins me around until it seems I'm lying. Her voice.
With all due respect, sire, you've been scouring the sea for weeks. And to what end?
I've vowed to find her and I will.
I've a better idea. On the eve of your 21st birthday, we'll host a marvelous ball. We'll invite countless eligible young ladies from far and wide.
I knew it!
To sing for you.
What?
A contest. What better way to find your mysterious voice? You'll be married by sunset on that very day, just as your father decreed.
Yes. Why, yes, that's how we'll find her.
Indeed we shall. You have my word.
She's out there somewhere. I just know. I can sense her laughter in the ripple of the waves against the shoreline. I can sense her smiling in the moonlight as it settles on the sand. I can feel her waiting just beyond the pale horizon, singing out a melody to lovely to withstand. And her voice, it's there as dawn falling. And her voice, it's there as dawn steals by. Pure and bright, it's always near, all day, all night, and still I hear her calling. Her voice, strange as a dream, real as the sea. If you can't hear me now, come set me free. Come set me free.
He loves me not. He loves me, he loves me not. He loves me!
There you are, child. A human? You fell in love with a human?
I didn't choose it, it just happened.
Oh, child.
I thought maybe, just maybe, you'd be happy for me.
Happy for you? Happy? 'Cause you're gone plumb crazy now. Child, it's time you get your head out of the clouds and back in the water, where it belongs.
But I don't belong here. I never did. I don't fit in as hard as I try. If only I could be up there instead, walking on the very same ground as he is, breathing the very same air.
Down here is your home. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
You're wrong, I swear.
Believe me, child, it's true. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away, while we devoting full time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy, as off through the waves they roll.
The fish on the land ain't happy, they're sad 'cause they in the bowl. The fish in the bowl is lucky, they're full of words and things. One day when the boss gets hungry,
guess who gon' be on the plate? Under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea we all the hook. We got no troubles, life is the bubbles under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweeter, we've got the beat here naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, the urchin start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. The newt play, the flute, the carp play, the harp, the place play, the bass and they sound and sharp. The bass play, the brass, the chop play, the dub. The fluke is the Duke of Soul. The ray he can play the names on the strings. The trout rocking out, the blackfish he sings. The smelt and the sprout they know where it's at, and all that blowfish blow. Under the sea. When the sardine begin, I begin. It's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Easy to climb here, know how to jam here under the sea. Easy to slug here, caught in a rug here under the sea. Easy to snail here, know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we luck here, down in the mud here under the sea. Under the sea, when the sardine begin, it's music to me. What do got a lot of sand. We've got a hot crustacean band, eaten to fam, you know how to jam you under the sea. Easy to slug you, caught in a rug you under the sea. We got a hot crustacean band you under the sea. Easy to snail, you know how to whale you, that's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we knock you down in the muck here under the sea, child. That's what I'm talking about. Ariel? Hello?
Where is she, Sebastian? Where?
You just miss her. She slipped away.
To think she'd betray her family like this. Turn her back on her own kind.
But sire, she can't help herself.
I taught it myself. And now she makes a mockery of everything we hold dear? Where is she hiding?
If only I knew, I'd...
She keeps secrets from me, Sebastian, but not you. And I'll wager you know where she is. Now take me to her.
This belonged to him once. He held this in his own 2 hands.
Ariel! Ariel, tell the truth. Did you save a human from drowning?
Who told? Which one of you?
I'm sorry, Ariel. Nothing but a guppy. Just a lousy guppy.
You get every single solo, and it's not fair.
That's enough! Leave us alone. You too, Sebastian. So, did you?
I had to rescue the prince.
You had to?
Without me, he would have perished.
He's a human! You're a mermaid.
I can't hate him just because he's different.
Different? They catch us with their hooks, spear us with their blades.
They're not all like that.
Have you forgotten what they've done to your mother?
We don't know that for certain.
Can there be any doubt? She goes out for an innocent swim one morning and never returns?
You can't prove
I know that in my heart. And that's enough. Murderers, all of them.
You can't blame all humans for a few wicked ones.
I won't have you build a shrine to them, worshipping their rubbish.
Daddy, no.
The debris that sully our waters.
Don't, please.
The totems of their decadence. Never again, Ariel. Never again!
He ruined all my things. My human stuff. If he really and truly loved me, then he'd
Oh,
never...
child, it's because he loves you.
Well, he sure has a funny way of showing it. He can break every single treasure I own, but he can't break me.
Yeah, well, you just might break his heart.
And you! Some friend you turned out to be, bringing him here to my secret place?
For your own good, child. I pray you wake up from this madness, and soon you're swimming in some dangerous waters.
If only he would look, if only he could see, could love me as I am instead of how he wish I'd be. He doesn't really care, he doesn't want to know. I hate him, yes I hate him, how I hate him so. Oh, what I would give if only I could go.
Poor child.
Poor sweet child.
She has a very serious problem, hasn't she?
If only
There was something.
we could do. Who are you two?
Sweet child.
Poor child.
So tragic.
So misunderstood.
Dear child.
Sad child.
Life's looking,
Shall we say?
not good.
No.
Who will ease her woes and worries? Who will help her get her man? Sweet child, perhaps the sea witch can.
Can't possibly mean Aunt Ursula.
She knows your dream.
Father says her magic is evil. Please, I have to go.
She'll cast a charm, a tiny spell. Why the alarm? No one will tell. No one will care. It's your affair, sweet child. Dear child, poor child, sad child, will bring you to her lair right now. Bet in half a sec, your prince and you are reconciled together forever.
Take me to her.
Sweet child.
Hello, Ariel. It's me. Where'd you go? Ariel!
Oh, mistress of the deep, you've a visitor.
I shouldn't be here. Now, mustn't get cold fins.
Shy, Ariel, darling. It's me, your auntie Ursula.
I shouldn't be here.
Nonsense, we're family.
Father says you're wicked and hateful.
Yes, but he says the same thing of humans, doesn't he, Snookums? And we both know that's not true, don't we?
Why did he banish you?
The ocean wasn't big enough for the both of us. And now he's driven you away too.
He doesn't understand me.
Oh, but I do, Dumpling. We're so very alike, you and I. Gals with ambition. Nothing scares a man more, does it? Now, tell dear old auntie everything.
I'm in love with someone. A human.
Yes, this prince fellow. He is quite a catch. The answer is simple. You've got to become human yourself.
Can you help me?
Help you? My dear sweet child, it's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the lights, and made a switch. True? Yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed. Pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, spells, Isla, please, and I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake 'em across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint to those poor, unfortunate souls. Here's my best offer, babykins. I know a spell that will turn you into a human for 3 days. Now, it's got a procedural clause, sort of a squid pro quo. By sunset, on the 3rd day, you gotta get dear old Princey to kiss you. If you do, you'll stay human forever.
And if I don't?
Nothing drastic, darling, I'm sure. Oh, look, small print. Your soul is mine forever, and you're doomed to spend eternity in my watery, hell-soaked lair. Lawyers, don't you just love 'em? Of course, there is one more thing. My fee.
But I don't have anything.
I'm not asking for much, sweetheart. Only... your voice.
My voice?
Trust me, darling, I have the perfect place for it. Your grandpappy Poseidon gave his magic trident to your father. But this was his gift pour moi.
Your magic shell.
You've heard about it?
Father says it's the source of all your witchcraft.
Nonsense, darling!
He says you'd die without it.
Die? Oh, please. It's a bauble, a vessel for your voice. Trust me, darling, your vibrato, your legato, even your belt will all be safe and sound in here.
But without my voice, how can I ever...
You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the power of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. And after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on! They're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. Yes, they dote and swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets her man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross a bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam Jetsam, now I've got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. You poor unfortunate soul. So, how's about it, Cupcake?
If I become human, I'll never see my family again. My sisters, even my father.
Now, do you want Princey Pooh or not? 5, 4, 3, 2...
Yes, I'll do it. Where do I sign?
Come winds of the Caspian Sea, larynx, glossitis, and maxillaryngitis, la voce to me. Now sing your voice over to me.
There's something different. Don't tell me! I'll decipher it for myself. Aha! Your hairdo! You've been using the dingle hopper!
She's got legs, you idiot! She traded her voice to the sea when she got legs.
Oh, not your beautiful pipes!
You see, not a sound.
Aw, kid. Hurts me to say it, but that was a lousy swap.
What would her father say? I'll tell you what her father'd say. He'd say, he's gonna kill himself a crab. That's what he'd say.
She's just got 3 days.
3 days to what?
Make the prince fall in love with her.
And to prove it, he gets to, he's got to kiss her.
The prince? Well, you want to snare the prince, you gotta learn the graceful ways of perambulating.
She'll do no such thing.
Oh, sure she will. Come on now, upsy daisy. What's this? Giving up so soon? That's not like you. You gotta have a little gumption, a can-do kind of attitude. Take it from a goal who knows. Now look at me. You see this face? In terms of beauty, I'm a basket case. But as for style and savoir-faire, well, I guess there ain't a whole lot there yet. Although perhaps it makes no sense. I strut myself with lots of confidence. Cause though I lack an awful lot, there's one thing that I got positivity. I got positivity. It gives me the zam and the zow and the yodel, lottle, lottle. And that's why I walk with a wiggle in my waddle. Cause once you've heard that word, there ain't nothing you can do. And that's how positivity works for you.
Positivity where there's no such word.
Oh, but there is, in the dictionary. It's right between popsicle and pre-hysterical. Believe you me, I've seen it work miracles. And with the bip and the bop and the ba-ba-boo, you can flip any flop, tell you which comes true. Tip and a tap into something that you believe. And with the zig and the zug and the scissors, there ain't nothing you can't be. You see, it's really your prerogative. You simply can't think negative. Then there's you just sitting there, smack that flat upon your derriere. That's the way you wanna be. Well, you might as well be shrubbery. So stand on up and dust your seat. Walk real tall upon your own 2 feet. And though you'll trip, make mistakes, you've got what it takes. Whoa. Whoa. Is it? What is it? Positively word for you.
What on earth? Hey! Shoo! Shoo! Oh! Miss? Are you alright? Wait, you seem very familiar. Have we met? Wait, yes, of course. I've been looking for you everywhere. Please, tell me, what's your name? Excuse me? You don't speak English? Sore throat? I'm sorry. You must not speak English at all, do you? For a moment, I mistook you for somebody else. What is it? What's wrong? Are you hurt? I don't understand. Do you need help? A bit dizzy now, aren't you? Come on, I got just the remedy. A warm bath and a hot meal. That'll do the trick. You'll be just fine. The palace isn't far.
This is gonna get me in real hot water.
Can you believe that guy? What a grab. And now you've heard that word. There ain't nothing you can do. And that's how positivity works for you.
Have you found her? So, keep looking until you do.
Yes, sire.
I know.
But if she never comes back and I'm forced to sing her solo,
Don't call us. We won't rest, Papa. Not till she's home.
Thank you, dear child. As if the loss of her mother wasn't enough.
The poor child washed ashore, like kelp, perhaps a horrible shipwreck. I guess we'll never know. She won't speak, not a single, solitary word. Do what you must to make her presentable. A scrub in the tub, a proper frock.
getting your strength back, dearie.
I can't help but wonder, what must she be thinking? I'd give a farthing or two just to hear her thoughts.
Oh, just look. It's like I'm in a storybook. Oh, it's bliss. I dreamed that it would be somewhat, but not like this. Look over there. Oh my gosh, how very odd, and what might they be? Something splendid, maybe. Look over here. Could you bust? Isn't it just bedazzling, dazing, utterly amazing? Gazing round, it's like to die. Just seeing it feels so good. I'd scream if I only could. I'd hoped and wished and wanted so to be here. Wished and prayed and planned it to a T. Prayed and wow, just look, it's really me here, walking around, strange as it seems, somewhere beyond my wildest dreams.
Look at her there, look around, won't make a sound, just keeps on gawking. Weird how she's not talking.
Look at her stare.
Lucky miss,
Chosen like this to stay for dinner. What does he see in her? Hush now, girls, she's simply shy.
just picture the table chat, one-sided if even that.
Piffle ladies, in 2 short nights the prince will hold his contest. Young ladies will be singing themselves silly, all to win his heart. Tonight he'll savor some quiet.
Wondered what I'd do here, wished and prayed and pictured what I'd see. Prayed and wow, my prayers are coming true here. Look at it all, look how it gleams, lovely beyond my wildest dreams. Look, it's him, so handsome and refined and slim, sweet, sincere. magnificent from head to toe. And oh, I'd hoped and wished my life would feel enchanted. Wished and prayed the fates would hear my plea. Prayed and wow, my prayers are more than granted. Look at it all, hall after hall, perfect as you could please here. Marbles galore, and even more. Gee, did I mention he's here? And who knows? All of it goes past even these extremes. Just look at me, and you'll see someone beyond her wildest
Good evening. Now I'm the one who's speechless. Hungry?
Attention! Attention! La menu pour ce soir. Escargot, lobster, bisque, tuna, tartare et holy mackerel. Maintenant! Les poissons, how I love les poissons! Love to chop and to serve little fish. First I cut off their heads, then I pull out their bones. Ah mais oui, c'est ça toujours d'allège. Les poissons, with a cleaver I hack them in two. I pull out what's inside and I serve it up right. God, I love little fishes, don't you? There's something for tempting the palate. Prepared in the classic technique. First you pound the fish flat with some mallet. Then you slash through the skin. Get the belly a slice. Then you wrap some salt in. Cause it makes it taste nice. Zut alors. I have mise on. Sacre bleu, what is this? How on earth could I miss such a sweet little succulent crab? Coton mange, what a loss. You belong in the sauce with some flour, I think, just a dab. Then I'll stuff you with bread. It won't hurt, you'll be dead. You'll surely be lucky you are. Cause it's gonna be hot, la 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 la, in my big silver pot. Tout à l'heure, mon poisson. Au revoir. What? Get the crab.
Been a long time, hasn't it, since we've dined in the company of such loveliness?
Usually it's just me and Grim. He's got to look across the table at my ugly mug.
The bath certainly worked its wonders. She's grown for a groom, you might say.
Easy, old boy, easy. My, isn't that unusual? Thank you.
Don't tell me she's fond of tobacco. Aha, it's the pipe. Can't say I blame you. It's an antique meerschaum from Dusseldorf.
Sorry, old friend, but looks like your pipe smoked you.
Very amusing, yes. She certainly knows how to make you smile. Shall we?
And now for something truly exquisite. The creme of the creme de la creme. Oh, you may ask, but what is it? It's a teensy surprise, a delectable treat, one I'm sure you'll just love. Allez, bon appetit! Les poissons, ooh la la, here they are! Say bonjour to our friends from the sea! It's a fish, how do you say, Jean-Marie? If it's grilled, it's been grilled to a T!
Fish lightly toasted, roasted and steamed, tossed in a blender, tenderly green.
Dish after dish like you wish to have dreamed! And now, for the grand finale, la pièce de résistance! A delicacy, by golly, that you won't find in any restaurant! To tickle the taste buds with a certain je ne sais quoi! Bon. Voilà! Hein? Wow! Oh! Oh non! Dans la crab! Ah! Get the crab! Why did you stop? You are my little crab. You let him get away. Huh? He's right there, gets the crab! Just away! Non, non, non! Maintenant! Allons-y, sa crab!
Just look at the two of us. What a couple of misfits. You're a quiet girl in a noisy world. I'm a prince who'd rather be a simple sailor. We're both fish out of water, you and me. What? Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Who needs words anyway? A smile can say just as much sometimes. Nimble on your feet, aren't you? Dancing beats small talk any day. Why, sure, it's the way your feet can smile or laugh. It lets you say so many things. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard. You can whisper, sing, or shout without so much as a word. Try it. Go on like so. Just let your emotions tell your body what to do. See how much a single gesture can reveal. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to saying what you feel. Once the music hits you, inhibitions fall away, and you find that you're expressing things your voice dared say. Don't be afraid, let go. Soon as you surrender, what's inside will sweep on through as the boundaries between us disappear. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to talking loud and clear. A dance is like a conversation, except your lips don't ever make a sound. And once you begin, you speak as one, give and take, back and forth, round and round. conversation, except your lips won't ever need to part. And once you've begun, you speak as one cheek to cheek, toe to toe, heart to heart. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard, but it says much more than language ever could. And every little step, every single step is one step closer, one step closer, one step closer to being understood. Do you hear that? I'm sorry. I haven't been myself lately. You know, it's after midnight. I should let you get some sleep. Good night.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. The things I do for you, young lady. Now I know what I should do. I should march you right back home to your father. So you can be miserable for the rest of your life. It's true. I've got no backbone. All right, I'm in. Now we got to make a plan to get that boy to kiss you before it's too late. First, you bat your eyes like this. Then you pucker your lips like this. Oh, that's good. Now put those two things together and you have that boy in the palm of your hand. Now, come child, off to bed with you.
That was too close for comfort, boys. One day and they're already dining together.
Then dancing cheek to cheek.
I should have known. There's only one thing more potent than my black magic.
The power of true love.
Teenage hormones. Seems the little tart is off to quite a start. Just one night and Princey Pooh is wallowing in bliss. Think what they will do by sunset number 2? What? Idiots! Go up and block that kiss. Meanwhile, her poor proud pappy, bet he's wondering where his baby's been. Worried sick, so upset, not happy. Soon he'll guess that, oh yes, all the fun will begin. Daddy and his angel, how they're gonna hurt when my plan is in full flow. Once the kiss goes amiss, then the girl will be mine. Once she's had, then her dad will be caught on my line. The spell from the shell and up to heaven they'll go.
No girls ever dared to join me out here. Too afraid they'll muddy their shoes. But not you. Peaceful, isn't it? Not another living soul for miles and miles.
Nothing is happening.
They spent all morning on horseback, then a picnic, and now this. And not so much as a peck on the cheek.
So, how about this weather?
This is going nowhere. Fast.
24 hours left. He'll be married off, and poor Ariel, she'll be deep sixed.
We've got to think of something, and quick.
But what?
We got to create the right kind of mood.
Something romantical. Candlelight and shampoo!
Nonsense. It don't take all that. Everything we need, we got right here. Percussion, strings, winds, and words. There you see her,
Sha-la-la.
sitting there across the way.
Sha-la-la.
She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, my oh my, look like the boy too shy. Ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? Too bad he gonna miss the girl.
You know, I really ought to know your name. Maybe I could guess. Alexandria. Annabelle? Beatrice?
Ariel, her name is Ariel.
Ariel? Ariel? Hey, that's kind of pretty. Okay, Ariel.
Now's your moment, floating in the blue lagoon. Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. She don't say a word, and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't be scared. You've got the mood prepared. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't stop now. Don't try and hide it. How you wanna kiss the girl? Sha la 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 la, float along and listen to the song. The song say kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, music play. Do what the music say. You've got to kiss the girl. 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 Hold on and kiss the girl.
What on earth? Ariel, are you alright?
Sebastian, what was that?
Lightning?
From underwater?
Must be some kind of freak storm. You know, I ought to get back. It's my birthday tomorrow and Grimsby's hosting a contest. He wants me married by sunset, or else.
Most merciful Triton, I pray you keep calm.
Where is she, Sebastian? Where?
She'd be so angry if she knew I was here.
I entrust my youngest to you. And what happens? I ought to have you cracked. I ought to have you shelled.
He almost was your greatness, and all for Ariel.
You should be ashamed of yourself, too. What kind of tragedy will it take?
A tragedy involving the sea witch, to be exact.
What did you say?
These two eels came and took her straight to Ursula. She traded her voice for a pair of legs, and if the prince doesn't kiss her...
Her voice? She bartered away her voice to become human?
By sunset tomorrow, she could be giving up her very soul.
Her soul?
And not to that wicked sister of yours.
It's time I settle things with her once and for all.
Pardon me, young lady. Anything else you require before bedtime? Very well then, you'd best catch 40 winks. A big day tomorrow. Prince Eric must choose his bride. Mustn't look so blue. The secret to happiness, child. You mustn't wish for impossible things.
Who could know the things I long to say? If only I could tell you what I wish I could convey. It's in my every glance, my heart's an open book. You'd see it all at once if only you would look. If only you would glimpse the feeling that I feel. If only you would notice what I'm dying to reveal. The dreams I can't declare, the needs I can't deny. You'd understand them all if only you would try. All my secrets, you would learn them. All my longings, you'd return them. Then the silence would be broken. Not a word would need be spoken.
What is it about her that's so wonderfully, impossibly familiar? Why do I feel dizzy in a way I've only felt her once before? How come when she looks at me it seems like time stops moving? Almost like the way it did that day upon the shore. But that
If only it were true, if only for a while. If only you would notice how I ache behind my smile. I guess you never will, I guess it doesn't show. But if I never find a way to tell you so. Oh, what I would give if only you could know.
Bless you, child. Tomorrow the prince will have his pick of any princess in the land. How can a little mermaid compete with that? If only I knew how, I'd make him see the light. If only it were up to me, this all would turn out right. And if I only could, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd simply wave me claw and make your dreams come true. And wouldn't that surprise you if your only...
How could she just suddenly, completely disappear into the water? It's been 2 whole days and I don't know where she has gone.
If only there were time, I know we'd kiss at last.
If only you'd come back, I'd change my
Just
ways.
one more day for that
Time
peace
keeps
to
racing
come.
forward and our moments almost
Try
past.
to understand.
Has to happen now.
I give my life up to make it happen.
I should have started listening to you.
How I wish that girl could have this
Only one more day left to go.
If only.
Oh, what I would give if only you
could know.
What will occur? Maybe I'll find that voice, but I
Welcome, dear friends, to our contest. The first that this kingdom has ever seen. We gather today for a vocal display, so the prince may at last choose a queen. These 6 princesses possess the most accomplished voices in all the land. Tonight, one of you shall go home with the crown. May the best woman win.
Listen to me! Don't I sound rich? Well, in my apples I've got perfect match! Wouldn't you think I'm the girl? That girl
That's not her voice. I'll know it the moment I hear it.
Listen to this, clear as can be. You'll know I'm it when I hit my high C. Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything, everything, everything? I'm a world famous colorado, like the Broadway second to none. I'm a walking display of proof. It's so clear, can't you hear? I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one!
Surely one of these lovely voices matches the music in your heart?
I wish I could say yes, but she's not here.
But her father rules all of Prussia. She's richer than Midas, and she's one of the triplets, but they're willing to break up the set.
No, Grim!
You'll be the death of me, boy. What am I to do? The sun has nearly set. Soon your birthday will be over. You must choose someone. Perhaps if we steel ourselves. Take another listen. For heaven's sake, child, you must...
Wait. Go ahead, Ariel.
Oh, child. Poor, lost child. I had so hoped, dear Eric, that you might find love somewhere in this room.
Perhaps I have. I've just been too blind to see it.
But that's impossible. She didn't utter a sound.
No? Well, that's funny, because I heard every single note, as clear as a bell. That must mean something, old boy.
Perhaps... Can it be? Another contestant?
That's it. That's the voice. Tell her that the competition's over. Tell her she's too late.
Oh dear, this is most unexpected.
Why look, such a gorgeous sunset! And on the 3rd day, too! Time's up! You lose. I'm dragging you down, down, down to the depths where you belong! Say goodbye to your prince, your pretty dress, your satin pumps. You're mine now, mermaid.
Ursula!
Brother darling, you're right on cue.
What have you done with my daughter?
Nothing. She's done it all to herself. Trading her voice away. And for what? Human heartbreak.
Give her back to me.
Not on your life. It just so happens that your daughter signed a contract.
No.
Even drew a little heart above the eye. Is it binding? Goodness, yes. Unbreakable, unless...
Unless?
There is a little something we could try.
Go on.
Yes. Perhaps we could arrange a sort of trade-off. Maybe swap your daughter's soul for, say, your own.
What?
Sign the scroll and set her free. Or else she comes with me to suffer through eternity alone. The mute little hatchling drowning in her own sorrow, with no voice left to cry out your name. Well, I'm waiting.
It's not my soul you're after. It's my power.
Which would you rather be? The king of the sea, or a father to his little girl?
Ariel.
Finally, the oceans belong to me! And now, you poor unfortunate soul, time's up! You're through! Now the power of Poseidon has been once again made whole, all the magic of the trident and the shell in my control, and now dark shall reign forever over ocean, sea, and shoal! Now see for yourself how banishment feels, you poor unfortunate soul!
Look out! She's got the shell! My voice! The spell is broken!
Well, look who has my black magic now.
If it breaks, you die!
You believe that? After all the lies he's told you!
Lies? What lies?
You told her the world above was hideous! And what was it instead?
Beautiful. Beautiful beyond compare.
He'd say anything to turn you against the prince and his kind. Why, he's shameless! He'd even say that they murdered your mother.
Wait a minute. If humans didn't kill her, then who did?
It was you, wasn't it? All this time I've been blaming them, and it was you.
Who? Moi? Why, I couldn't hurt a minnow!
Liar!
No! No! My shell! No! How could you? No, what's happening? Ah!
Ariel.
Daddy, can you ever forgive me? I caused you such terrible worry, thinking only of myself. Not you, not this place. The only place I've ever truly called my home.
I'm the one who's at fault, Ariel. Cursing humans all along.
There's goodness in people, Daddy. I know. I've seen it.
Even when I couldn't. Your mother would be proud, Ariel. Somehow, the blink of an eye while my back was turned, you grew up. You love him very much, don't you?
It's what she wants, Your Majesty. More than anything. Please.
You belong to his world now.
Thank you.
Tomorrow at sunrise, we'll search again.
But, Your Majesty, she's lost.
I won't rest until I've found her.
Look, sire.
Ariel! Could it be? It's been your voice all along, hasn't it? Who are you?
This is my father.
King Triton. Your Majesty, At last I found someone who makes me eager to seize the future and claim my birthright as king. But if I slip out to sea sometimes, I know she won't mind, because she'll be right there next to me, keeping us both on course. With your permission, sire, I'd like to make her my wife.
My permission? Ariel can speak for herself.
Yes, Eric. Oh, yes.
Can't be happening. Grog before bedtime? A bad idea.
So, you're the young boy's father?
Your goodness, no. His Majesty's long dead. I'm just his guardian, and nothing more.
Well, I'd wager he'd be proud of both of you.
Why, thank you, sir. He's my one shining achievement. A bright light in a dark world.
Congratulations to us both, my friend.
And to you. Yes, and to you.
If only you could stay and never say goodbye. If only I could make time stop, believe me, I would try. But fathers have to learn that daughters have to grow. And if you truly love them, you must let them go.
And oh, I love you so. If only you could know.
Tall tales and superstitions. Hey, Grim?
So that's truly the king of the sea? And she's his daughter?
Does that upset you?
Goodness, no. I'm just relieved she's royalty.
Sailing forward,
Standing steady, starting life completely
ready. Just you and
and I will be